All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It is always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. Hello, my name is Joe, and welcome back to Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms or pattern memorization. That stuff's boring. Don't be boring. You know, don't be boring. One thing that I will say that is one of my biggest pet peeves. This is not going to be too many stories today. We're going to go straight into it. We're going to do Bitcoin. We're going to be looking at some charts and some charts we've already done, and of course, rapid fire. I absolutely love rapid fire. I actually did one of the videos to where I put them all together in one video, so it wasn't, a bunch of shorts. Turns out that video didn't do too well, so I will be doing a bunch of shorts from here on out, more than likely. Now, one of my biggest pet peeves is when somebody says like after every single word or every other word. Let me know in the comments if that bothers you or if that's a pet peeve of yours. For example, what we're going to do is we're going to look at Bitcoin, and with depending on what Bitcoin does, what we're going to do is we're usually going to go to like the 7 hour chart. So on the 7, does that bother you? That bothers the crap out of me. Now, granted, I used to do that. I used to say so, and, um, and I think there's another one. And you'll see it too. Like whenever I'm doing the live stream, I'll catch myself and I'll say, I don't know why I said so right there. Or I don't know why I'm saying so many times. Or, man, I'm saying a lot. I catch myself because before I used to do that a whole bunch. I'm going to tell you a trick. I'm going to show you a trick on how to reduce the ums in case you have to publicly speak or possibly maybe even ask for a raise or something. What you do, well, let me hold on. Let me back up. Do you know how to reduce the ums and the ands and the so's? Do you know? Yes or no? Type that in the chat. Yes or no. And we're going to go ahead and get started. While y'all are doing the yeses and nos, if it does bother you, and if it does, again, type a yes again. But I would really like feedback on that. So let's go ahead and get started. While y'all are doing that, let's go ahead and get started. First off, Bitcoin. Bitcoin, we are looking at this. This is our level right here at 62.4, and it broke out. It broke out. Matter of fact, I am doing that 30-day challenge, and let me bring that up over here. So this is a 30-day challenge, and I believe I longed it, and then I got stopped out, and it's like, you know what? Let me just short it. Why not? Go against the grain. And then I got stopped out. It's like, okay, let me go back with my original plan. Let me long it. So right now I'm in a long. This is the 30-day challenge. Here is the trade. Now I'm not familiar with doing stocks, but my buddy is, well, my neighbor is, or he's not necessarily my, I don't know. Hopefully we'll be friends still. I'm still his friend, but I'm everybody's friend. But on this one, I put just a little bit of money, even though they give you like, I forget, like 100,000 or something. I just put a little bit of money. This one I entered on Friday, but it hasn't moved. And I believe this is pretty much like if it was real. So during the weekends, it doesn't move. Holidays, it doesn't move. And then that's why you have those gaps all the time. Then this Bitcoin. And up, I thought I could do percentages here, but it only shows up here. If you know how to do the percentage to where it's here, let me know. Maybe there's something here I can click. Okay, maybe something here. But I'll mess with this more later. Stop loss P&L, nope. Okay. But this is pretty cool because it's paper trading. It's like you're not actually trading. So it's just like the replay button, but with actual numbers. So that's pretty cool. And this is a 30-day challenge that TradingView is doing, and I like it. So a bunch of people are saying no, it does not bother them. Oh, it bothers the heck out of me. Good Lord. Every single other word. Everybody's saying no. Every other single word. Um, so with Bitcoin, what we're going to end up doing, well, first, it has to come down. And then it's going to, let's see here. Yeah, so we're going to look at this one next, and hopefully we can get into a trade or two, but just depending if, oh my gosh, I feel like changing the channel. No, thank you. No, thank you. It just bugs the crap out of me. It bugs me more than hearing somebody type. And matter of fact, oh man, story time. Get out of here, story time. No story time today. All right. So this was, or rather, this is the paper trading that I'm doing. It's a 30-day challenge, and I got to read more on the instructions on it because I just, let me jump into it. Boom. Okay. Let's see what we can do. But it just, like, there's no coins really. All there is Bitcoin, and Bitcoin doesn't move. But I believe this one will do better. The S&P 500. This one will do better. I do have another buy lower about here, and it started going up. Now it's coming back down. But this number hasn't moved. So I'm pretty sure that this is going to be just like real trading. And then when Monday morning, it's probably going to be down here. Because they're like, oh man, I need to short it. Like it went up off this much and it's coming down. Let me short. It's like, oh no, I can't do anything. It's the weekend. Let's see. I was say no to I don't know how to stop saying oh no. Okay. Very good. So let me give you the secret. This has really helped me out because before I literally I was made fun of for saying that all the time. Because I would say it all the time. And all the ums and ers and so's and ands, all that is filler words. That's it. You have your sentence, you have your thought process, but what you're trying to do is you're trying to talk so fast because you have all this information, you're trying to talk so fast that if you have to think of what you're going to say, you have that break. So you fill it with and, so. And when that happens, it makes you feel better because you're just continuing with the flow. Now, in order to retrain your speech and your brain, do what I do. Talk slower. Boom. Mic drop. Before, I didn't used to talk this slow. I was always just blah, 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 and so blah, 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 blah. But now, whenever I'm having to make my brain, like right now, I'm having to make my brain catch up to my words, I just slow it down. And that way I don't fill in ums and so's and you'll notice that too. The people who say the ums and the so's, it's because they're talking really fast. They're talking really fast and they have all these ideas and then that break happens. But in order to keep that rhythm, they say something to fill it. One of the filler words and so, and then they continue going on. So if you just slow down your speech, let your brain catch up to your mouth, you'll be okay. And every once in a while, I'll catch myself saying, and it's okay to say them. I'm just saying that, man, if you say it, like, it just annoys the crap out of me. And if I were to do a drinking game, I would be hammered within 15 minutes on some of these shows that I watch. Hammered. Yeah. So that is the secret to that. Not only do I teach you about how to trade, but I also teach you how to reduce the ands, ums, and so's. Just slow down your speech. And you'll see it too. It'll feel weird at first, but then you'll realize that by slowing down your speech, if the person you're actually talking to is interested in what you're saying, they won't interrupt you. Now, if you are telling them a story and you pause and they automatically jump in, they didn't care about it. They were just waiting for you to stop talking so they can talk about themselves. And then that's when you know, okay, fine. This person doesn't like stories. Got it. So just kind of give you a heads up. Joe says, sounds right. And get back to the training because we only have 30 minutes. Okay, so if you have a coin you want me to do, let me know because this is going to go fairly quick. We're already halfway into the show. So right now, Bitcoin, it broke above this level of 62. Man, that's so nice. 62.4. And we're just waiting to see what happens. Is it going to come back down, bounce off of the 9 SMA, break above this level again, and then get support, and then off to the races? And our next level is roughly around 65.5. That's our next area of resistance. This is our pretty much resistance zone. Is right here. And I'm doing this by Alt J. Let's see. Crypto 420 says ML. ML what? Is that a coin? Is that milliliters? I don't know what ML means. Let's see here. So right now what people are seeing, they're seeing this pennant. And it did break out of the pennant. We do have the 9 SMA. This is on the 4-hour time frame. Here is, I mean, there's nothing but levels. So everywhere you look, there's not. This is our next level. It's got to break. Now, it can get really confusing because there's nothing but levels. But if you just go to a higher time frame, it makes it a little bit easier. So we're going to be looking at mint layer. Hopefully, I'm hoping the ticker is ML/USDT. Because I'm going to be looking for it. ML/USDT. All right. So that is pretty much on that one. We're just waiting. We're just waiting to see what happens. And it would be really nice if Bitcoin starts trading in this range just for a little bit. I mean, it doesn't have to trade it in for a lot, but just a little bit. That'd be nice. You know, we can see Bitcoin just doing this and this and this and this and this until it's ready to either break up or break down. And then we just wait. I wanted to break down so we can get a discount on all these altcoins. That's what I wanted to do. But Bitcoin doesn't listen to me because I've been asking Bitcoin to go down for about 2 months. Oh, going on 3. Oh, little one's birthday is this month. Little one's birthday is this month. And of course, those of you who know Little One is my cat. He's turned 4 years old. 4 years old. Bitcoin right here. This is what we're just talking about. This nice, I mean, this is just a beautiful level of resistance. And this is showing momentum of upside. We have a low, where we have the bottom. We have a bottom. Then we have a higher close of the candle. And then right now, we still have almost 4 hours left to go. But this is looking good. This is looking very, very bullish. We have the total 3, still looking bullish. Still doing good. And we have Bitcoin dominance starting to come up. So that means that the dominance, people are selling off their altcoins. And you can also see that here. Why? Well, they're doing exactly what you want to do. They want to buy low and sell high. And that's what they're doing. That is what they're doing. And then, of course, here we have total 3. Total 3 is everything, all the market cap, except Bitcoin and Ethereum. And right now, same thing. It's doing, it's doing so-so because of, we have Bitcoin dominance here. Now, the Dixie dollar index. For this one, it is starting to bounce off of the support area. And it needs to break down. It needs to break below this. That way, the stock market and also Bitcoin, the crypto market, can continue to go up. That's what the Dixie needs to do. Dixie needs to break below the support level. Then we have Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Right now, of course, Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin, which is good. And let's just see if it can continue coming up. But this is our big resistance level. This is going to tell us, is this the area when Bitcoin dumps completely and gives us a really nice gain on the altcoins? Or are we going to find resistance? I mean, we're right at resistance, actually breaking above it, and then maybe come down. So just give you a heads up. ES1 exclamation point, still booming. Good Lord, the stock market is just going crazy. S&P 500 E-mini futures, the ticker is ES1 exclamation point. Boon mission. So very happy for the people in the stock market. And again, just support resistance, trend lines, and of course, always have your stop loss. All right. So let's go ahead and look at the MYRO rapid fire. Here. So this is a rapid fire. So this is a rapid fire coin that we did on YouTube. Of course, it did come up, came down, and we let's see here. We entered the trade, I believe over here, and now it is currently up. Now, if you did get into this and you were stopped out, not a problem because these levels don't change. This would have been the level you would have bought, and of course, the 4-hour candle needs to close. Now, it is underneath the 618. So this is actually a good area to enter this trade. And it's about a 10%. So a nice area, of course. Would I enter right now? No, I would actually wait. I would wait just because it's right at the 618. Once it crosses above this, then you can do it. But I would have a lower entry right in this area. I would have a lower entry right over here just in case the price action comes down. We can get hopefully some in here as far as the entry. And then for a stop loss, we're looking at roughly around 9%. Roughly around 9%. So this would be approximate stop loss. And then this would be our approximate entry, if it does come down. If not, if it does break well above the 618, then we would just repeat the process. We'd wait for an entry. But this would be a bid. For this one is the 1000 sats. And we did talk about this one on YouTube. This one, I believe we did move up our stop loss and we got stopped out, which is good because now instead of being at having this possibly dump on us, we are now in profit. So it could have done this really easy and stopped us out here, but we're in profit. So the next entry on this one would be once it crosses above this level, let's go ahead and put this on here for you. Once it crosses this level, 0.0006588, and this would be a nice area for an entry. So of course, if the price comes up, possible retrace, comes back up, we would enter on the 4-hour candle close, and then 2 or 3 candles of support, then enter some more, and then once it breaks this level, we enter some more, and of course, our targets would be different as well. So our targets would be approximately, let's see, what was our stop loss? Okay, not too bad. So for this particular trade, we're looking at an entry of approximate 0.0006588 with a stop loss about 4%, right at 0.0006471. And then we do have our target of around 13% at 0.0007637. So I do like this one. I actually like it a lot. But that's where I would go. Let's see here. Yeah, and I forgot what other coins I've done as far as the chart updates. So if any of y'all want to look at my YouTube channels, I mean, you don't have to watch them, just the old titles. Hopefully I have the stuff in the title. Maybe as a hashtag. I don't know. You can just shoot them over to me next time. Let's see here. And that way I can just go through all of them. And what I'm doing is I'm making a list. Making a list and checking it twice. Let's see. Let's see. YouTube, rapid fire. Things. Yeah. So I'm making a list. And then for today's current list will be here. See, this one we're still waiting on. Doge. 4. All right, so this is Doge on the 4-hour time frame. We talked about this one on YouTube, rapid fire. If you're still in this trade, I would strongly recommend you move up your stop loss. Of course, we would have had our entry filled, the lower one not filled, and that's okay. That happens. Sometimes your lower entry doesn't get filled, and you just wait for another entry. So for our stop loss, we would move it up to about here. And I believe we entered somewhere here. So right now our stop loss would be right around. Oh man, I don't even, yeah, it was, I don't even remember what the chart looked like. So I guess we entered here. Okay, yeah. This is my thought process again. All right, so this is an update on Doge. This one we did on a rapid fire YouTube video. Here, we would move up our stop loss. This was our entry right over here. We had a lower entry here. It came all the way down really close to it, and I'll show you how close. Really close to it, but it didn't meet it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and enter. Once it does this bounce, then that's when we can add to our entry. So right now, let's go ahead and move up our stop loss for sure. And so this is where we entered at. We would actually have our stop loss right around this area. So just above the entry, right at 0.14117. And of course, our targets would remain the same, but this time it'd just be a lot less that we would get. First target is roughly around 26%, right at 0.17536, and our next target of about 44% at 0.20110. Okay, so that's the update on that one. And so let's go ahead and do, okay, I don't remember what the first one was. Doge, I think. Oh no, say Doge was breaking out. Okay. Yeah, Doge is doing nice. Doge is doing really nice. And if you were gonna enter this trade, I would enter. You know, this would be my official breakout. Let's get rid of this. This would be what I consider a breakout because the candle closed. And of course, breakouts are higher risk, but you're only putting a third in. So if you, let's just say you had $100 and you just put $33, and if you get stopped out at 10% or 5%, it's a little bit of money. You know, and if you wanted to just be a little bit more risky, you could put your stop loss at 20% and then just add to your entry on your bounce. So that's really important. So I believe, do we only have one mint layer? Let's look that one up. I've never heard of that one. Mint layer. Okay, it's on MEXC. Oh, no. Okay, cool. Appreciate you. All right. I like it. Looks good. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I'm guessing it's a something or other. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this one. Mint layer. And then let's do our rapid fire. Fire. So I need to do that. This is rapid fire on mint layer. This is the weekly time frame. Oh, let me try that again. Sorry. This is rapid fire. The coin is mint layer. This is the weekly time frame. So let's go ahead and see if we can enter the trade. Okay. So let me go ahead and chart this out. We have one level right there, one level right there. On the daily time frame, we do have this. We have a low and possibly a higher low with a double bottom. It broke the neckline. So this is looking pretty good. I do see, of course, a trend line. So we have this going on right now. So we would need to break above this, but if you notice that this right here is the same area as this. So as long as it breaks this area, this is good. So let me take that out of the way. Okay. And we're going to do that level as well. All right. Okay, so would I enter this trade right now? No. Why? Under resistance. So I would just wait. So if you look at it, this is a range high, range low, according to the weekly time frame. Now on the daily or lower time frames, you'll see that these are actually candle bodies instead of wicks. So that's very important. Instead of being like, hey, why is all your stuff going through? If you wanted to, you could adjust this to it's the daily candle bodies and wicks, or even the 4-hour candle bodies and wicks. But I'm doing mine on the daily. Let's see. ML is a layer 2 on the BTC network. Okay, that is very important. I like this coin even more now. So this is an ML is a layer 2 on the BTC network. So that is very important because I believe the BTC network will do really well this bull run. I really, really like that. All right, let's see here. Oh, I haven't even looked at the watchers. Am I gonna get set today? Where's my screen at? Oh, here's my screen. Am I gonna get set today? No. But it's Sunday. You know, people are relaxing on Sundays. That's all good. And I appreciate the thumbs up. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the floating hearts. I appreciate everything y'all do, guys. I really do. I really do. And I thank you for everything, guys. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Okay. I like this a lot. I really do. So we can get this level, and then we'll leave it that color. No, we'll change the color just so that it's different. Let's do color. Okay. All right. So, all right, for ML, this is on MEXC. I really like this coin. It's right here in this accumulation zone, and it's been in this accumulation zone for approximately 11 days. Now, what we're looking for is for it to finally break out of this zone. You know, we may get rejected one more time, come back up, continue doing a higher low, break out of this area, and then once it comes up to around this level, possibly do a retrace and come up. So we have a low, we have a higher low, another higher low, and possibly creating another higher low. We would enter here, 1/3 of our entry, just in case it does this. And it fakes us out and it comes back down. We don't want to get stopped out at 100% of our investment on one entry. So this is the reason why you do the 3 ways to enter a trade. So we would enter one time here. If the price action does come up, we just wait for it to retrace. Whether it's going to retrace here, or if it continues going up and then retraces here, and then this is where we would enter. We always want to wait 2 or 3 candles minimum on the 4-hour time frame before confirming the continuation of the move. So I do thank you. Let's go ahead and get you some stop loss. So stop loss, stop loss. Let me do a stop loss right here. And I want to do it right here, but look at all this stuff, guys. Look at this. This is major resistance right here. So this is major support. So I would have to go a little bit lower. And then same thing. You have all of them right here. It's like, oh, how much lower do I go? But it's only a third that we're putting in. So I'm okay with that. So let's go ahead and where is this one? I'll leave that there. So let's go ahead and do our this. And then let's do this. And then let's give a target. And we'll do that one. Eight, 9. And this will be our target. Entry. All right, so for mint layer, we're looking at entering right around 0.6. Oh, let me do this again. So for mint layer, we're looking at entering right around 0.69760 with the stop loss of around 12%, right at 0.61159, and a target of almost 30% at 0.90389. I really like this one. Matter of fact, I'm going to, if I right click on this, I can actually do these. I saw that the other day. Let's see here. Well, a long time ago when they first announced it. Let's see, but I've never used it. But I will put a orange. Look at that. Cool. I can see that right there. All right, moving on. Let's go to another. Oh, and I need to put this on YouTube. YouTube rapid fire. Cool. And then it has it under the date that I created. And the way you do that, you just right click any one of these. It doesn't even matter. And then you go add selection. Then you right click the selection you did. You rename it to whatever. It automatically gets capital letters. And then you click away from it. And now you have this. Now you can get this, click and drag wherever you want. You can get one of these and drag it all the way down. And however you want to do that. And you want to delete it, come over here and the X button. Moving on. So that is that one. Now let's go ahead and do MK. Let's do that one. Go maker. MKR, USDT, and Binance weekly. Wow. This is rapid fire for Maker, MKR. This is on the weekly time frame. This one looks absolutely ready. It's almost ready though. It does need to break above this level. We're going to show you that on a lower time frame as far as entry. But once this one goes, this one will go. So let's go ahead and look at, man, look how beautiful that is. That's what money's made out of right there. That right there. Good Lord. Now, don't ever feel like you're missing out. That's extremely important. You know, oh man, I could have got it down here. I should have just waited for this alert. And man, I could have, the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome. Don't do it, guys. And yes, I did say woulda twice. Don't do it. You're going to make money like crazy. So don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. So on this, let's see here. Here's our level. Okay, cool. What I enter right now? No, not yet, because it needs to break this level. Let's go and do another level. And then one more. Okay. And my goal, guys, is to make you money. Plain and simple. My goal is to make you money. I want you all to make a whole, and you are. Watch, man, just watch. You're gonna make so much money this this bull run. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome. Don't do it. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Okay, so we have one here. Let's go ahead and label this out. Then we enter here. I'm actually going to send an alert. And always look at my crosshairs. Everything I do is never random. It's always very strategic. Y'all see my crosshairs? It's right above this wick. I could have gone more and more and more, but I'll just take this one. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set my alert, and normally I type in ready question mark, but here I just do a question mark just for argument's sake. And then now what I'll do is I'll say we enter just a little bit higher, like we never know where we're going to go. And our first target is roughly around 25%. So it's super important. Always look to the left. Like, I cannot stress that enough. And just by doing that simple, oh man, what am I doing? Just by doing that simple little move, so we will have a tight one. It will make you a lot of money. But these influencers, they don't tell you that, because they want you to, pay them $99 a month, $99 an hour. Fun stuff. I show you everything. I want to make you money. And you will too. You will make money. Big time money. Oh, I forgot. Gotta do some 4-hour time frame. Dang it. It doesn't even matter. We'll do it right there. Okay, cool. So this is zoomed in. This is on the 4-hour time frame, and I do believe that the price action may do this, may come up here, get rejected, come back down. When it finally does break above this area, this yellow line is our alert. So we do have our alert set at 2391. Once the alert goes off, the 4-hour candle must close, and then more than likely we're going to enter the trade. And we do have a stop loss right around 10% at 2180. And if the price action continues coming up, finding support, our target is roughly around 25% at 3028. I do like this one for a long-term bull run investment, but if you want to take profits, these are the levels with the stop loss. Cool. Let's see here. Syndrome. Ha ha ha. Yeah, it is, man. It's a syndrome. Like my buddy. No story time. No story time. We got like 5 more minutes. I see. Absolutely loving the charts. Updates, Joe. Claudia says, absolutely loving the charts. Updates, Joe. You are the best. Claudia, you are the best. And everybody watching is my favorite. So just to let you know, you are my favorite, guys. You is my favorite. And you is beautiful too. So to give you a heads up. But I do appreciate you greatly. Let's see here. Watchers, come on, watchers. Let's get those likes. Let's get those likes. And all this I do for free. I want to make you money, guys. I want you to be very, very wealthy, very, very happy. I don't want you worrying about paying for a course because, they're only giving you like bits and pieces of their knowledge. And then now you're like, I need to pay so I can change my life. You get it all here because I care about you and I want you to make money. I want to get rich with you, not because of you. I've said that since I started. I want to get rich with you, not because of you. I give you everything at no charge. because I want you to make money. Period. Period. And it gets me real quick story time, and then that's it. No more story time. We're going to do XRP, and then we got to go. This is going to be a short one. It makes me very upset. Maybe, I wouldn't say it's jealousy, though. Or maybe it is. You let me know. You let me know. If I had millions of dollars, millions, and I know Becky Sue or Billy Bob or William or Samuel or Jeremy, if I knew that they looked up to me for my knowledge, for my everything, and there's two ways of thinking about this. One is like you have to pay for all of my knowledge, all of my heartaches, all of my success, all of my failures, all of my experience. That's what you're paying for, is the experience. Well, I've been in groups where it was all just regurgitation of a website. Literally. So I can understand if I'm paying for your experience. But you're a multi-millionaire and I'm trying to make it. I don't even know if, let's say I have a wife and 3 kids and it's stressful and I'm working 60 hours a week just to get by. And I see your course and it's whatever amount it is. Like, man, like I don't want my kids to be made fun of because they only have 2 pairs of pants and 4 shirts. Yeah. And then when they leave for school in the morning, their mom says, "Joe, I love you." Yeah. I want to reach out to those people. And it just makes me upset. And you're a multi-millionaire and you have a great project or whatever because you're showing all these results and, just getting the whole greed and I can change your life. And, it just reminds me of the commercials, late at night with the jets and the beautiful women and the boats and everything. And, it's a guy with buy my course and $49.99. It just reminds me of that. But to my point, it gets me very upset because you've already made it. You have all this money. Why can't you maybe, one second. Oh man, a cough is coming up. Why can't you give it out for, let's say, you can do a special. All right, guys, special. I'm going to give it for $29 right now. If you jump on right now, if you've been thinking about it, et cetera, and still you get money because that's what they're all about. And that makes me so sick. And they get more money, but it gives them an opportunity at least to see what it's about. I just gave all those people a great idea. It just gets me upset though. You already made it. Like I can understand you charging as you're trying to make it and trying to put money in the bank. And then once you make it, how much more money do you need? Really? How much more money do you need? All right. That's it. Let's see here. Big Apple says, "You're holding up well considering all the fluff going on." I'm not sure. The Joe says, "XRP should create a meme coin, then they will get exposure." XRP. I really don't like XRP for so many reasons. Those of you who've been with me for a long time, But we're going to do XRP, and then that's going to be it. That's going to conclude the show. So let's go ahead and do some XRP. So let's go into this one. Like if there's any coin that I absolutely despise, it's XRP. Here we go. So let's go ahead and bring this up. Oh, let's go ahead and put Maker on our list for fire. Then let's do XRP. So XRP, USDT, and Binance. Binance. Get rid of all this junk. Go to weekly. Click off our this. And I'm very biased too. Give you a heads up. All right, so we have rapid fire on X. Oh, sorry. All right, so we have rapid fire on XRP. Right now, this is the weekly chart. It is right underneath resistance. Let's see when we can enter the trade. Okay, so let's go and do this and this and this. Yeah, it's right underneath resistance. I still have some of my XRP that I didn't sell back in 2021, and it's just a little bit, and it's on my ledger. So I will be figuring out my ledger stuff, doing all the updates that needs to be done, and let's put this one up here, and then cashing that bad boy out for sure. But that's gonna be in November 2025. On the daily time frame, looking good. Nothing too bad about. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Okay. 4-hour time frame. Doesn't look too bad. Now what I would do is have a tight stop loss because they faked us out here. I mean, these are good candles. And it says, nope, sucker. And meh, meh. So just give you a heads up. I would have a tight stop loss, so we would have to wait just a little bit more. Oh, not even tight stop loss. I thought that was a huge move. Never mind. For here, we can go 15%. Why not? Go 15% with XRP. So Alt J. And let's do this. This 2. Stop loss. Okay, now we'll do our target. It has to be more than 15, and we do have a nice area right here. This is 84.40. Okay. And then our entry will more than likely be around here. Entry. All right. Let's see here. See, Voltrix. What's up, Voltrix? Yeah, man. First time I've seen you here. We're going to do that. We were already finishing up, but yeah, we can do rapid fire for you on DC. Of course, always make sure to smash the like, subscribe to the channel, all that fun stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and we'd have to wait definitely for this area. All right, so here we go. So XRP on the 4-hour time frame, it is underneath this resistance level at 0.6628. We're looking at entering right around 0.6726 after it breaks out. Now, if you notice over here, it did break out and then it completely just got rejected all the way down. So we don't want this to happen. You might want to wait maybe 3 or 4 candles minimum before you enter the trade once it breaks out. Then after that, of course, our stop loss would be right around 15% at 0.5632 if you were to enter at this area. And then our stop loss would be, our target would be roughly around 25% at 0.8440. That is your rapid fire on XRP. Good stuff. All right. Oh, it's on KuCoin Doge chain. It's on KuCoin. Okay. So let's go ahead and put this one on our list. And if I ever forget to put it on the list, guys, I need your help. Okay. Because I got a lot of things going on and I might mess it up. Okay. let's go to this. Okay, let's do a weekly. All right, so we have a special request for DC rapid fire. So let's go. This is on the weekly time frame. Same thing, it's underneath resistance. It's had a really nice couple weeks, maybe 4 weeks already. And let's see if we can enter this trade. So what we're going to do is we're going to first do our levels. So let's go ahead over here. And one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to front run this stuff. Can you make more money doing so? Yep, you sure could. You sure could. However, are you willing to hold it for 30, 40% drop? If you are, great, do it. If you're not, if you're just looking at this as a trade, then hold off. And that's one thing that's very important. Whenever you're trading, you have to know how you're trading. Are you trading this as a swing trade, hold it for a couple days, maybe a week? Or are you doing this more of a long to midterm hold trade, several months, maybe even a year or two? All this comes into play when you're actually looking at trades. Not only that, but do how fast do you want to build your bags? Are you less risky, which is better, or are you a higher risk player? And if you are a higher risk player, well, then are you going with more money in bigger market cap coins, or are you going with lower money on more riskier micro cap coins? So we have the micro cap, which can give you more money faster. And then we have the big ones, the macro, huge market caps, but they move really slow. You're lucky and happy if you get 4%, maybe 6% in a week versus, a micro cap giving you, 30% in 4 hours, 2 hours. All right, moving on. So let's go ahead and do this, and let's go ahead and do our levels. I do like this one. This one, same thing. Whoa. We would have to put, I put a really tight, I don't even care. I put 10%. I'll have to do it. I'll have to do it. So Alt J, this will be our stop loss. Stop loss. So here,